Happy birthday if you were born on February 12th. This is your birthday tarot message. I'm Amber Ambrose. Your cards for the year are Judgment, and then we have the Five of Wands. We're going to talk about how you're being called up to a higher level of awareness, and I think this has been spurred by some form of conflict. It can be internal, it can be external, it can be both internal and external, it can be a mix. But I just really think that because of conflict, that you are no longer willing to live in this space, which is pushing you, motivating you to make different decisions, to become essentially a different person, maybe even an aspirational version of yourself, that you embody that this year. We're going to talk more about that in just a second. Let me remind you first that amberambrose.com is my website where you can book a private tarot session with me. You can also purchase a birthday tarot reading. It is pre-recorded and sent to you or someone else on their actual birthday. And happy birthday, Brenda, by the way. All right, let's talk about Judgment. One of my favorite cards in the deck. It's the penultimate card in the major arcana, which is like the main part of the tarot, the big cards. And I always think about like a sitcom or like a television show. That second to last episode is always like where everything happens. So I think there's just so much that you're rising out of. I always think about this angel, again, as our aspirational selves, our higher selves, like a version of ourselves that we know deep down internally is possible. But this year you're really rising up out of some limitations and behaving, becoming, embodying that version of yourself. There is a call being put out and you're answering that call. And so much of it, I mean, this is a natural sort of version of evolution. There is a conflict and that changes us to adapt so that we're no longer in conflict, so that we're not feeling this chaos constantly, because it does serve a purpose. It's almost like a wildfire sometimes when it is like in the right conditions. There's certain forests that need the fire to be able to have certain trees drop seeds to replenish and continue creating the forest. So it feels kind of like because of some kind of form of chaos or conflict, you're really learning how to rise above it, how to transcend it, how to use it as fuel for the person that you're becoming. And your card, or your color, is turquoise. Awaken your empathy. This is something that, if you're watching this, you probably already have a good amount of empathy. So maybe it is really just tuning into that and using that empathy instead of weighing you down as fuel to rise above and really find a version of yourself that you know is possible, but that now you're actually becoming.